One guest, and I invited this guest. And the meeting finished about what? 9 p.m., 9:30, and everybody like, I got this lady, and I'm trying to recruit this lady at the end of the meeting. And guys, it's literally, she already heard the VM. She told me no, she doesn't want to do this. And everybody's leaving because it's already 11:30. So for 2 hours, I'm trying to convince this lady. Mario Aguilar comes and tells me, brother, we need to go. We need to close the office. What are you doing over here? It's about to be midnight. Brother Rodolfo, can I tell you something? Stop. What are you doing, brother? Begging this lady. The lady doesn't even want to do this. The lady doesn't even is from here. She doesn't live over here in the U.S. I think that you should go. And I'm like, damn, Mario. Like, I want to recruit. Guys, I was the worst recruiter in the world. The worst. The worst. But can I show you some pictures? Can I show you some weird pictures that I have over here?
Sure.
Let me show you. You've never seen. By the way, I'm about to tell you some stories and a message that I had never given ever in my life. Oh, and these are some of the pictures. And that's my dad, my mom, my two sisters. That's Marcelo, by the way. Can you see Marcelo there? That's Marcelo, by the way. Look at that. Marcelo, Ceci, and I. We're celebrating when Karen graduated from the university. You can see the four of us over there. And that's Melissa, my older sister. That's Karen. That's Marcelo. That's me. I'm different, 8 years different with Marcelo. And by the way, we put that picture over there because that's in when I was in the school. They used to put me in the school to give poems. Look, to say los poemas, right? So I used to give the poems over there in the school, and that's what I used to do when I was in high school. And this is when Ceci and I were dating. Now I was kind of chubby, right? I was kind of like, look at Ceci. Ceci hasn't changed. And Ceci looks the same. But I used to go visit Ceci, and we used to take long distance. Anybody have dated long distance? Anybody have dated? I'm sorry for you. I don't know how you did. I don't. And the technology sucked when we were doing long distance. So with Ceci, we dated like that. This is when I became marketing director over here, when I had that shirt, this is the first convention. And I know you're gonna make fun because I have hair. And I know even over there I was like 24, 25 years old. I look like I was a 52-year-old guy. That was the first convention. This is our first office over there in Houston. The second office we had in Houston. By the way, you can see Ceci over there. We opened our first office. And we pay, and let me tell you, we pay, you see those dudes over there working? So we paid them to fix the floor. And they told me they were gonna charge $10,000, and they needed to change a lot of stuff. So I paid them $10,000. They do half of the work, and guess what? They left. And I don't have money to pay anybody else. So that's Ceci and I, we go over there, and some people from the team, we're over there fixing the floors and painting. And one thing that you know, that I don't know how to do anything related to handyman. This is the meeting, the famous meeting that Patrick took yesterday. This is in the Patrick house, and we go to that meeting. And Craig Richardson is over there. And the gentleman is over there. The gentleman that was sleeping is over there in the picture. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but he was there.
Is he here?
You know those meetings over there? The one over there when Patrick is with Tico over there in the corner? That was every Sunday I used to go visit Patrick. And I used to go and I literally, I don't know what Patrick was saying, like, man, this dude is coming over here just to, And I was nobody. I was nobody in the company. But I just wanted to learn. I wanted to become better. I wanted to learn from him. And the rules with Patrick was no rules. You just come and you have a conversation. And we talk. I'm not here without that person, by the way. I'm not here with a Patrick and David. By the way, this is Tigran and Moro has never seen this picture. This is the first time Tigran and we have dinner. And we had a conversation. This is on a cruise. And we have dinner with them. And by the way, everything, have you seen how emotional, perfect, the lights and everything, the emotional part of the event, the system part of the event, the organizational of the event? These two people have done a lot, by the way, most of it that you see over here, that you don't see over here because it's backstage. So make some noise for Moral and Tigran for everything that they do, by the way. Now remember that meeting. Where is Chris, by the way? Chris is in the back. By the way, how special is Chris, by the way? If you're in the team, by the way, make some noise. Or anybody, make some noise for Chris, by the way. I'm going to tell you, man, this dude, man. Honestly, I don't know how he does it. You know, everybody, like, people see like you see me on the stage or you see Ceci, you have no idea what this guy does. Guys, these are people that, like, I'm telling you, man, probably he has seen the best and probably he has seen the worst. He has seen me at the worst. So if he, by the way, don't ask him, hey, ask Rodolfo, does Rodolfo sucks? Oh, you already know. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't have done without him. And I want you to know, if you're listening to this first, you're very special for us. For me, to Ceci, you're very special for us. All right. I never talk about this. I never. But I want to talk about this, okay? So, raise your hand if you heard about the book, Choose Your Enemies Wisely. All right, so I go and read the book. And I said, you know what? I have enemies. And I have never talked about my enemies. And I have never tell you my enemies. Today, I'm going to show you my 4 major enemies. I never showed you this, ever. Before I show you those 4 enemies, you might have some enemies. Anybody have some haters, by the way? Anybody have some haters on social media? Have you seen how you call it, the warriors typers, right? Like how you call it, keyboard. The keyboard, man, this dude, like the dude, there is this meme. They see these guys competitive in the Olympics, right? Swimming and everything, or they see that somebody falling on gymnastics, and this guy, big belly, drinking a Coke, right? Say, you suck. Look at how stupid you are on the gymnastics. Brother, the dude is an Olympic. What a loser. He's just won bronze. Loser. Man, I had it like had enemies. By the way, this is crazy. Man, I had this dude at the school was a bully. Man, I hated this dude, man. And because of this dude, I started going to the gym. Have anybody had a bully, you started going to the gym? Man, anybody have like a really a bully, you say, man, I'm gonna stand up to this dude. And this dude was taller than me, and the dude was like the bully was older than me too. He was 2 years older than me. He used to play basketball in the team over there in the school that I was going, and he used to bully me. And I was afraid to go to recess because of this dude. Because I know I was going to see this dude over there. So I started working out. And I said, and one day I'm going to face this dude. And I faced the dude one day. And I noticed, brother, I'm not afraid of you anymore. I was an enemy I had in high school. So I started working out because I had an enemy. Very interesting. Have you ever seen this meme too? That when the lady, do you see this guy working out really hard? And they tell you, who hurt you? Have you ever seen this one? Which girl left you? Oh, this lady that was super fat and did she lose weight? You say, what guy broke your heart? Have you seen this meme? Sometimes you need an enemy. Man, I had this guy in the job. When I came into the U.S., I used to work, anybody knows what I used to work at Sears, right? And this guy used to put me in the worst schedules. And I said, man, one of the reasons why I want to do PhD is because I don't want to have somebody to put me in my schedule. I don't want to have a bad schedule. I don't want somebody to tell me what time I go to lunch. That was my enemy. When you started in PhD, you might have an enemy. Did somebody make fun of you because you're doing this business? Did somebody is telling you, oh my gosh, you're going to PhD? Really, bro? I used to come to the meetings. I used to go to meetings with my dad and my mom. People used to tell me, so how much money you make? You went to the meeting, how much money you make? And I'm like, man, we don't make money from going to BOM, don't you? So, my first enemy. These are things that I hate. Enemy. You ready? First enemy. Away from the book. I get it. Choose your enemies wisely. First enemy, poverty. I hated to be poor. I couldn't stand to be poor. That was my enemy. I hated to go to restaurants and not have money. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and you go to a restaurant, you don't pick from you pick first the price, then you see if you like it. The soup. Why the soup? I feel like soup. What is the soup about? I don't care. You go to the store, you go to Ross, right? And nobody here goes to Ross, all right? Guys, I used to go to Ross, but at Ross, I don't know if you know or not, or you go to Marshall's or you go to Ross, you have the price tag, right? But in Ross, you have the pink price tag. You know what pink means, right? It's in clear. So in Ross, it's already clearance, and on top of it, they give you another clearance. So I go, and I was only allowed to go to Ross and pick the pink. So I picked the pink, but it's not my size. Who cares? It's on sale. Man, you have no idea how much I hated that. It's not like that. Have you ever heard the topic, why you don't hate, you tolerate? If you don't hate poverty, if you don't hate being broke, you're not going to change it. That's the thing. Maybe you tolerate, maybe you're okay wearing the Ross shirt that doesn't fit. I hated the stuff. Have a joke with my dad. My dad is in here, by the way. We used to go to McDonald's, we used to go to Burger King, and my dad used to say, go pick up the ketchup. I pick up one ketchup. No, Rodolfo. Bring 20. Damn, man. How about the napkins? This for the house. Damn. Why? Didn't want it to be poor. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be wealthy. I wanted to go to places and say, hey, I want 3 of those. Hey, you know what? What do you sell over here? Rolls Royce, Ferraris? Give me 3 of those. I want 3. You know what? How much is that suit? Only $5,000? Give me 3 of those. Man, I wanted to be rich. Because I was an enemy. You might not want to be rich. I want to be rich. I'm a son of a king. I live in abundance. You know, I have an affirmation. God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanche of abundance. All my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously with infinite intelligence. Because I'm one with God, and God is everything. And I can tell you again, God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanche of abundance. All my needs, desires, and goals are made instantaneously by infinite intelligence because I'm one with God and God is everything. I believe it. I'm rich. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be wealthy. There is nothing wrong with me wanting to be wealthy. Your limiting belief doesn't affect me. If you're like, no, Rodolfo, I don't want to. That's you. That's my enemy, not your enemy. I hated to be broke. I hated it. You have no idea. You need to register for the event. I don't have the money. I hated that. To come to an event. With my dad, we used to come to events like this, and we used to do the sandwiches thing. Guys, you have no idea. Like, I hated to make the sandwiches. I know that we make it like fun and everything. One day I had to stop. You know, I hated to stay in Motel 6 or Super 8. Or Howard Johnson's. You know what I'm talking about, you know? Man, I take my wife, which is a queen. We're going from California to Houston. She knows it. And then Ceci and I were driving in a Honda Accord. We put everything that we have in one car. All Ceci and I possessions in our car. And we're driving from California to Houston. We don't know what we're going to be doing. We're broke. We're just doing the business. And Patrick told us, sell us the dream to go to Houston. We're driving with Ceci. And we need to stop in Las Cruces, Texas, right?
Mexico.
New Mexico. Because that's kind of the middle, right?
Right.
We stay now, what, Super 8? No Super 8? And I'm over there like I'm having fun with Ceci. But I hate it, man. I hated those beds. And there was 2 beds. You know, the ghetto hotels. Man, I hated to go and have to eat in places that I didn't want to eat just because it was cheap. Ceci and I, we get into a big fight one day. We go to 99-cent store. Big fight, I'm telling you. True story. It's an anécdota, no? Is a translation for anécdota? Anecdote. We go to 99-cent store and Ceci and I, we start in a big fight. Like security was coming from 99-cent store. I said, what's the fight? What's going on? Well, the fight was this. So stupid. We wanted to get a can of beans. And Ceci wanted to get the brand, and I wanted to get the in 99-cent store. If you've never been there before, I know that you guys never been in 99-cent store because they close. In 99-cent store, you can get the generic or the brand. I wanted the generic because I'm more ghetto than Ceci. And Ceci wanted to get the brand. Oh my gosh! I hated that. Next. You want to go to the enemy? Small thinking. Everything is small. Hated that. It's an enemy. How big is going to be your team? Well, I hope I can do 10 people. If I can just pay my bills. And I started dreaming, right? Because we come to this meetings, we start dreaming, right? And then you go tell somebody, damn man, I want to have a big house. I wanna have this big house and everything. You tell your family member, right? You tell your auntie, and your auntie tells you, why are you gonna have a big house? Who's gonna clean it? And who's gonna cook? No, aquí poquito, aquí pobrecito, comiendo frijolitos. Small thinking. Man, for if you worry about that, who's gonna clean the house? Let me tell you how. Guys, 11 people come to clean our home. Guys, I love when people say, make your bed, make your bed. I don't make my bed. I don't fold my clothes. What am I going to do that? I'm rich. Make your bed. You're broke. You're broke. No, bro. I'm a big thinker, bro. Rich people don't make your bed. Don't lie to you. They lie to you, bro. They lie to you. Make your bed. What, bro? You think Elon Musk, I'm gonna make my bed? Yeah, bro, sure, yeah, whatever. No, bro, I don't need to make my bed to be disciplined. I'm already disciplined. Man, I wanted to think big. I want 100,000 people in the team. 200,000 people in the team. Man, I don't want to make $1 million in a year. I want to make millions of dollars a month. I don't want to have a team member just make $1 million. I want to promote 1,000 people that make $1 million. That's what I want. When I die, say, why did Rodolfo do? Oh, he helped 1,000 people to become multi-millionaires. Maybe more, but I think we should do more. I don't want a small thinking. Guys, I repel people who are small thinking. If you're small thinking, you're my enemy. You want to be my friend? I want to be your friend. Only if you think big. Don't tell me all this small stuff. I'm afraid to go to a next event. You're a small thinker. Don't talk to me. I want big thinkers. Tell me this. I want to bring 100 people to the big event. I want to have 100 people in my next event. You know what, Rodolfo? It's only one, but I'm going to win because I'm the son of a king. I'm a son of a king.
Amen, brother.
And kings, they think big. Kings, they think big. Next enemy. False sense of accomplishment. Come to the meeting. Sit down. Listen. Come home. Man, I won today, man. I worked today. No, you didn't work. No, you didn't. But I came to the meeting. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I went to the gym, but I didn't work out. No, you wasted your time. Man, I came to the event, but I'm not gonna recruit anybody. I'm not there yet. False sense of accomplishment. False sense of accomplishment. I suffered from this. That was an enemy that I had. Enemy. By the way, why are you telling us that, Rodolfo? Didn't you just won yesterday? Yeah, but what's the key word?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Today we haven't won yet. There is a prayer that we say in Spanish. Danos el pan de cada día. Give us our daily bread. What does it mean? We fight when? Today. Have you earned your bread today? Today we're the bread. Today we fight. Today we prospect. Today we sell. Today we will recruit. I didn't wake up in the morning. Who am I going to recruit today? Who am I going to sell today? Who am I going to share the message today? No false sense of accomplishment, Rodolfo, but 10 years ago. The Al Bundy, you remember Al Bundy?
Yeah.
Married with kids, matrimonio con hijos. My dad used to like that. My dad loved us. My dad loved that stuff. Matrimonio con hijos. That was the name. We used to translate it. We used to have it over there translated. Al Bundy. Al Bundy. He won years ago. No, we need to win when? Next enemy. Let me put it to you like this. With all my bones, with all my muscles, 206 muscles, right? Based on what do you call it? Wolverine versus Deadpool, right? What a movie, man. Some people love that movie. Anyway, change subjects, Rodolfo. Stay in the subject. I hated the fear. Have you ever had some fear and you wonder why you have some fear? And for example, public speaking. I hated to be public speaking. I hated that. I hated to have the fear of public speaking. I hated that. I hated to go to a field training and have fear. I hated that. Guys, I was so bad in the field that when an appointment canceled, I celebrated. Yeah, bro. In my mind, right? Yeah, you self-sabotage yourself. That's fear. You're going to an appointment and you're hoping the client says no. Fear. Fear of what? Guys, fear of prospecting. I hated that. Why do you fear prospecting? Talking to another human being. Why? Well, in your mind, in your brain, you're thinking that somebody's going to eat you. You think that a tiger is about to eat you. No, bro, you're just talking to another human being. Nobody's trying to eat you. You're okay. You're going to be fine. When you have fear, right? You don't think right. You don't process things right. If a tiger is about to attack you, you know you have blood, right? All the blood and everything goes where? What is the organ in organ? Please pay attention to the question. What is the organ in your body that when you are thinking properly, most of the blood goes to?
Stomach.
Brain. Now, if a tiger is about to attack you, what happened to all the blood that you have? Where does it go? Where? To the legs. Not to other parts, okay? There's different situations. When a tiger is about to attack you, all the blood and oxygen, because the blood has your oxygen that it goes and help you to perform, goes to where? To what?
Running.
And if all the blood goes to your legs, guess what happens to your brain?
Foggy.
You become dumb. Yeah. We're stupid. We don't perform right. And it's logical because all the oxygen and blood goes from here, boom, to here. Because you need to run. So if you don't learn how to control the fear, you're dumb. So how do we fix it? I said it yesterday. The opposite of fear is faith. In the New Testament, faith appears over 286 times. Faith. Faith. If you were to have a little bit of faith, you will move mountains. What does it mean? If you were just to have a little bit of faith, God, I'm not an expert in the Bible, but the dude that was in the boat, right? When Peter is in the boat, he walked a little bit on the water, right? He does one step, boom. He's walking on water. But guess what? Fear came. And guess what? He sank. The key is where your eyes are going. If the dude that is in the boat keep looking at Jesus, he keep looking at the master, he keep looking at the shepherd, if he's looking at the vision, you know what? You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear. God gave us a heart of faith. Fear is not you. When you're about to prospect somebody and you have fear, that's not you. You have faith. And I hated to have fear. And I didn't know how to control it. You have no idea how much I hated to have the fear. Until one day I said, you know what, this is over. I'm not going to have fear anymore. And I'm going to have faith. And I live by faith and not by sight. Those are more for enemies. Do you have enemies? Those were I hated them. With all my bones, with all my body, with everything I have, I hated them. And you are not going to change anything if you don't hate it. If you don't hate your current situation, you won't do anything. And this event, it was just great, awesome, beautiful. We love it. And you are not going to do anything. And you're going to forget the moment we leave that doors, you forgot about it because you don't hate it.